Hey, this is DemonDriver, and I'm going to show you guys how to wet sand the nose section of your airliner after you apply a 20-minute hardening surface to it. And we're going to sand the ANA L-1011. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. All right, here we go. Hey, this is DemonDriver, and this is the ANA L-1011. What I'm doing is I have 800 grit sandpaper. And I've got a bowl of water right here, and I dip the water, I dip the sandpaper into the water, and then I basically start to wet sand the nose section. And I keep dipping the sandpaper into the water and try and get the nose section nice and wet. So what I'm doing is taking water and I'm keeping the nose wet with the sandpaper. You can dry sand this, but wet sanding it can actually be easier. And it keeps the surface smooth as you're actually sanding it. So you're going in a circular pattern, following the contour, circular, and following the contour. You really don't want to go back and forth because you can sometimes dig into the epoxy, into the coat, and get down into the foam. You don't want to do that. So you want to go in a circular pattern. And you can look at the sandpaper. You can see the residue coming off. You can see the excess, and you're making a smooth surface. And again, this is 800 grit sandpaper. 800 grit. Go 800 grit or higher when you wet sand. Or you can go to maybe a 600. But the wet sanding keeps it real smooth. It keeps everything nice and smooth. It cuts down friction. But it actually makes the sanding more efficient. So you can also take a rag or a shirt and help weigh down the plane. You put the rag on the fuselage, and that keeps it on the plane without scratching it or denting the foam. This now has a hardened shell. This doesn't. The rear section doesn't yet. You have to be very delicate when you move this around. All right. Well, this is DemonDriver with more L-1011 build coming up.